True stories of supernatural encounters include eerie tales of ghostly apparitions, such as a woman who saw her deceased grandmother standing at the foot of her bed, warning her of an impending danger. Another chilling account involves a man repeatedly waking at 3 a.m. to see a shadowy figure lurking in the corner of his room, which vanished when he turned on the light. Discovered in a dry New Mexico lake bed, this mile-long trail is the longest known prehistoric human path. Dating back 12,000 years, the footprints depict a young mother and her toddler, sometimes carried on her back, moving swiftly through a perilous landscape. Evidence of mammoth, giant sloth, dire wolf, and saber-toothed tiger tracks suggests their journey was fraught with danger. This eerie costume is actually a 16th century scuba suit crafted by Leonardo da Vinci, featuring 2 breathing tubes connected to a cork diving bell that floated on the surface. The suit was designed during da Vinci's time in Venice. It was intended for covert underwater assaults on enemy ships. Creepy things hidden in photos. Part 6. First, you'll notice how the guy holding the cup has strategically placed his thumb. Next, you'll notice the super realistic profile of a human face on this elephant's ear. Then, you'll notice this young kid isn't the only one catching up on sleep. There's a grown man, looking fairly discreet, resting his eyes to the right of our subject. Finally, this optical illusion blends a haunting kid into that first tractor wheel. Creepy things hidden in photos. Part 5. You'll be disturbed by, or maybe envious of, the girthy third leg the girl on the right was blessed to inherit. Next, you'll notice the boots on the left first. Then you'll realize it's an entire body of a dude lying face down, wearing fatigues, camouflaging with the couch like an upholstery chameleon. Then, you'll immediately know who the drunkest girl at the bar was. Move your eyes to the left of this photo and look for the vomit, frozen in time, pouring out of the poor girl's mouth. Finally, you'll wonder why the disgruntled dude in the top right corner is mean mugging so hard behind these happy ladies. Creepy things hidden in photos. Part 4. You'll notice the arm extending from muscle mag over to esquire. Someone wearing heavy black eyeliner is getting their peep on from underneath that top bunk mattress. You'll probably see it right away, but read the 4 enlarged letters at the beginning of each column from left to right. You'll probably giggle a little. This happy mother's head is placed perfectly over the A and the R in parents. Creepy things hidden in photos. Part 2. Locate the cosmetic mirror in the bottom left of this photo, and you'll see a deflated gray face with demon eyes spying on this chick. In the picture on the left, a couple appears to be posing face forward for a cute picture together, but when you check out the lady's reflection in the mirror, you see an eerie face where you should see the back of her head. You'll notice the creepy, excited-looking face below the man in the manhole. You'll be totally creeped out by the demon eyes, watching her from behind the top of that bedroom door. Creepy things hidden in photos. Part 1. You'll find a set of illuminated eyeballs peering out of the door on the far left. You'll see an inquisitive face chillin' under the throw pillow in the left foreground of this photo. You'll see a mysterious person standing by a pole at the top left of the shot. There's a grown man pressed against the rear window photobombing this girl's driving selfie. Here are some scary photos that were taken throughout history. Which one do you find most interesting? These are the top 5 creepy animals. The eye's elongated finger creeps out with its unique hunting technique. Lampreys are vampire-like fish that latch onto their prey and feed on their blood. Hagfish produce slime as a defense mechanism, creating a gruesome spectacle. Next up, we have the honeypot ants whose workers store food in their bodies for the colony. And finally, the star-nosed mole's tentacle-like snout aids in rapid and eerie prey detection. Sent to a German mental institution in 1907 after being convicted of sabotage, Katharina Detzel made this creepy husband doll out of straw. It's said that she carried the doll everywhere, interacting with it as though it were living flesh and blood. A creepy skull face appeared in a huge plume of smoke billowing from the Mount Vesuvius volcano. The photo was taken by Rosario Scotto di Minico in 2017. Scary, creepy, morbid facts. Episode 1. Sky burials in Tibet involve leaving a body on a mountaintop for scavengers. The Red Room is a rumored and controversial part of the dark web for live torture streams. In 1945, a B-25 bomber crashed into the Empire State Building, killing 14. Necrotizing fasciitis is a flesh-eating bacterial infection. Serial killer Ed Gein inspired the characters of Norman Bates and Leatherface. Jeffrey Dahmer kept body parts as trophies and mementos. Today's high school students have the same anxiety levels as insane asylum patients had in the 1950s. A new homeowner was shocked to find a rag doll boarded up in a wall cavity, clutching a note saying she killed a family. In 1977, we received a radio signal from space that lasted 42 seconds. To this day, we still don't know where that signal came from. During the early 1990s, a serial killer named Joseph Metheny owned a burger stand located in Baltimore, Maryland. After his arrest in 1996, he confessed to feeding his customers the flesh of at least 3 humans he had murdered. More than 80% of our oceans remain a mystery. We know more about the dark side of the moon than we do about our own oceans. There are more Panda Express locations in the world than actual panda bears. Let's dive into a chilling mystery that has haunted us for over a century. Did Lizzie Borden really get away with murder? Let's find out. In 1892, Lizzie Borden's father and stepmother were brutally murdered in their home. Lizzie was the prime suspect, but she was acquitted due to a lack of evidence. But was she truly innocent? Some say Lizzie had a motive. She despised her stepmother and wanted her father's inheritance. Plus, she burned a dress shortly after the murders, claiming it was stained with paint. Was it really paint, or was it blood? Lizzie Borden walked free, but many still believe she was guilty. With no concrete evidence, we may never know the truth. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more creepy mysteries. Today, we're diving into the chilling world of the Manson family. I'll share 3 creepy facts that'll send shivers down your spine. Let's go. Fact number 1. Charles Manson, the cult's infamous leader, never actually killed anyone himself. Instead, he manipulated his followers into committing gruesome murders on his behalf. Fact number 2. The Manson family believed in an apocalyptic race war called Helter Skelter, inspired by the Beatles' song of the same name. Manson thought the murders would help trigger this war. Fact number 3. The cult's most notorious crime was the brutal murder of actress Sharon Tate and her friends in 1969. Tate was 8 months pregnant at the time. This is the finger of famed astronomer Galileo Galilei on display at the Museo Galileo in Florence, Italy. Galileo has been called the father of observational astronomy, modern-era classical physics, the scientific method, and modern science. This creepy X-ray shows a 300-year-old statue of Jesus in Mexico that has real human teeth. The teeth, which are perfectly formed all the way to the root, are believed to have been donated by worshippers out of gratitude or as a way to get closer to the religious figure.
In 1974, the 3,000-year-old mummy of Pharaoh Ramses II was issued a valid Egyptian passport so that he could be flown to Paris for repair.
Today, we're diving into the chilling mystery of Mel's Waters Hole. Located in the remote wilderness, This seemingly bottomless pit has baffled experts for years. Despite numerous attempts, no one has been able to measure its depth, and strange occurrences surround it. Could this be a portal to another dimension, or is there a more rational explanation? Stay tuned for more creepy mysteries.